guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is April Sunday, and today I'm going to be showing you this beautiful fall halo cranberry eye look that I did, and I'm absolutely obsessed with how it came out. And I'm going to be using the Modern Renaissance ABH palette today, one of my favorites, and it has these beautiful red gold just shades in here, and it's just it's such a great fall palette. So if you're looking for one, definitely check them out. But if you do want to see this beautiful look, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so first I'm going to take a Morphe brush and I'm going to dip that into burnt orange. I'm just going to apply that all in my crease. So I want to start off with like circular motions, and after a while when I build up that color, I want to start to smoke it out at the edge because I want this to be a really smoky eye look today. And you just build up the color until you have like the perfect amount that you would like. Burnt orange is like the first color to go. I always use this color, and just thinks it looks so pretty on the crease. So that one's almost gone, but whatever, at least I made use of it. And I forgot to say I did my whole face off the camera just to save some time, and if you don't already know how I do my foundation routine, then I will link that down below. But yeah, I just wanted to do the eye look today just because I didn't really change anything on my face. You guys already know the drill, so I'm just gonna go in with my eyeshadow. So I brought you guys in closer just to see what's really going on in my face, and now that I have the desired amount of product that burnt orange on my eyelids, I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M513, and I'm gonna dip into Realgar. I'm really bad at pronouncing stuff, so bear with me, but it's a really pretty orange shade. I'm just going to put that in my crease, but a little lower. This gives like a really good, nice gradient effect, so that's why I like to always start off with the lightest shades and then build up the color as I go. So that way it looks really nicely blended. So as you can see, it's already deepening up the color in here, and it's giving it a lot of depth. And that's exactly what you want, especially in like a really smoky eye. And again, you want to flick the color out so it makes this wing effect. This is a really good tip to really blending out your eyeshadows, that after you apply another eyeshadow, you want to go back with the previous shade, and you just want to blend those two together so they look really, it's like a really nice gradient. So now that that's all blended in, I'm going to go in with Mikasa E320, use code BIANNA25 at checkout for 25% off. And I'm going to go in with Love Letter, and I'm going to put that again in my crease, but a little lower. This is like a really pretty pinky red shade, and this is like a good transition from oranges to reds. And this is what really deepens all the colors, and this is what I want because I want the gradient, and this red is what is starting to show. It looks purple, but after I go in with a deeper red, it's gonna come together. So I'm also gonna put Love Letter over here just because I am gonna cut out the middle crease, and I want the shades to be on both sides just to give it a halo effect. Now you want to put the shade here, but you don't want to put it in your inner corner just because it goes too much out, and it doesn't look right. So just put it where your crease starts and then just bring it in. So now I'm going to go back in with the previous shade, and I'm going to just put that back into where I applied it just so the shade doesn't get lost. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with Burnt Orange, and I'm just going to put that where I applied it first and smoke it out. Now you can see it really looks nicely blended just because you're putting the colors back in and they appear again. So now for my next color, I'm going to go in with the Morphe M433, and I'm going to dip into Red Ochre, and I'm just going to put that right at the lowest spot, but more so where I put the Love Letter at, so that way those two really blend nicely together to make a really pretty red color. And this is a super dark red, which is just what I want, because since my eyes look purple right now, this will really help to make the cranberry look. And you want to apply that where you put Love Letter at, and then you want to apply it again in this area right here to give it a nice halo effect. And now I'm going to go back in with the first shade that I use is Burnt Orange, and I'm just going to blend all of these colors together and make sure there are no harsh lines. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my favorite full coverage concealer just because I don't want the colors underneath to show. And it's going to be the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Sand. This is like the closest concealer that I have to white. So I'm just going to put that on my hand first. And then I'm going to use a Morphe M213. It's a really small, precise concealer brush. And I'm going to cut out just the middle of my eye. Just the middle of my eyelid. So first I'm just going to run it down. But because I have a little bit of a hooded eye, I like to go a little bit above my crease. So this is the part where you really want to take your time and really figure out where you want your concealer to start and to finish, because this is what really makes the look. So another reason why you want to be really careful when doing this step, because the shades are already applied and it's hard to do this gradient effect again, so make sure you take your time. Okay, so now that I'm done using the concealer to cut out that area, I'm going to go in with Tempera and I'm going to set that so it doesn't crease. So now that that eye is set, I'm going to go in with the Morphe flat brush and I'm going to take Primavera. I'm just going to apply that in the center, but I'm also going to use some Fix Plus and spray it a little bit so that way it really makes the eyeshadow pop. Just again, slowly take your time with this because you only want it in the area that you use the concealer. Using the Fix Plus or any like setting spray or even water that you have really makes this look so metallic, and it just makes everything look so much better. Okay, so now that that's applied and I have really two bad harsh lines just where that metallic shade starts, I'm going to go back in with Red Ochre and I'm just going to blend this out on the sides. I'm going to go in with the other side, and again, just this small area right here. So for my halo eyes, I like to leave a longer line on top just to give it that actual halo effect where like there's like this halo over your head and then the light's coming in. So I like to have just a longer line. And so when I apply Red Ochre again, I don't go all the way up where I started the concealer. I go right below that line and then I drag it down and blend out that harsh line that's there. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with Primavera, that metallic shade, spray it again, and I'm literally just going to put it in the center because I don't want two harsh lines at the end because I really love how it's blended out. And I'm just going to put it a little bit in the center just to bring out the color again. Okay, and you can see how it pops again. Okay, so I really love how this look is coming out so far, but I kind of want to darken the outside shade a little bit more, so I'm going to go in with the Morphe R37 and I'm going to dip into Cypress Umber, and I'm going to put that right on the sides just to deepen up this color, and again blend it in with the metallic shade so there's no harsh lines. There we go. I like how the brown really makes this whole thing come together because it gives it a lot more depth. So now I'm going to go in with my lower lash line and I'm going to go in with Burnt Orange, and I'm going to put that all of my lower lash line, but I'm really going to drag it down because I really do want that smoky eye look. So apply it on your lower lash line when you first dip into it so most of the product is there, and when you feel like most of the product is on your lower lash line, you want to drag it down more. Then I also like to connect it to that wing part just so it doesn't end, it keeps going. So now that that's fine, I'm going to go back in with the Morphe M513 into Real Dirt, and I'm just going to put that just in the same spot just to deepen up that color a little bit and make it a little bit more orange. And then I'm going to connect it to the edge over here. Then after, I'm going to go in with Love Letter, process, connect it to the wing, and then drag it all the way across. And now Red Ochre, and just put that as close to the lower lash line as you can. Alright, so that is the eye look, and now I'm going to go in with the 24/7 Glide On Pencil, Eye Pencil by Urban Decay in the shade 0. It's a really dark black shade. I'm just going to put that on my top lash line, just so when I apply eyelashes you can't see this skin peek through. That is literally the worst feeling ever. My eyes are like this the whole time, every time I'm applying this eye pencil, and it hurts so bad. But now I'm going to apply the crayon on my lower lash line, but I just want it on my lower lash line, so what I like to do is I like to take my beauty sponge and I like to just drag my lower lash line down a little and then just put it right on top of here. So now I'm going to go in with my favorite mascara ever. It's the Roller Lash by Benefit. This stuff is so good. I don't even need to curl my eyelashes because it curls them for me, and they're just so long and separated. It just looks so good. And this is another reason why I love this mascara so much, is that I can go in with as many layers as I want and it won't get clumpy. I don't know what is in this stuff, but it's so good. If you guys don't have this, I really do recommend it, just if you want to splurge a little on a mascara. Okay, sometimes for some eyeshadow looks, I don't really go in with eyelashes just because I feel like it doesn't need it. But when you have like a really prominent smoky eye like this, I think eyelashes just make the whole look come together. So I'm going to go in with these EyeLure Exaggerate lashes. They're really, really pretty and super long. So this is honestly just going to make this whole look so much better. And I'm also going to go in with the Duo Lash Glue just to put these babies on my eyelashes. Okay, so this is with the eyelash on, and I think it looks so good. These are such long and beautiful eyelashes, and EyeLure is more on the drugstore side. I think it is drugstore actually. They're not as expensive as like Lily Lashes or things like that, but they are more expensive than Ardell. But again, if you want like big lashes like this, EyeLure is just such a good brand to go to. So now that this eye is done, I'm going to do this one off of camera, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so this is the other eye off camera, and I am living for this look. I think it looks so freaking good. And now I'm going to go in with my lips, and I'm going to go in with my EyeLuveSarahii times Colourpop Lippy Pencil in 951, and I'm just going to line my lips with this. These are really great lip pencils. Colourpop has probably the best lip pencils that I own. Like, they're definitely my favorite. They glide on so easy. I feel like they never dry out, and the pigment is just unreal. So I said I was gonna just line my lips, but I ended up just putting it on my whole lip. And now I'm gonna go in with the Ultra Satin Lip in the same EyeLuveSarahii Colourpop collab. And I'm just gonna put that all over. This is such a beautiful nude, and it matches the lip perfectly. I love this shade. So this is what the lip looks like, and I think this is probably one of my favorite nudes, like top 3, because of it. I think it just looks so pretty, and I'm obsessed. So last but not least, I'm gonna go in with my MAC Fix Plus, and I'm just gonna set my whole face with it. Then I like to take something and just wave it down, just so it dries really quickly. And then if I see any big blotches of spray, I like to go in with the Beauty Blender, but I don't see any. So this is the final look, guys. I'm absolutely obsessed with how this came out. I think it's such a beautiful smoky eye with a really, really bold metallic lip in the summer. And I went in with nude lips today because I feel like this is so bold that a nude lip would be really good with it. But if you want to do bold lips, girl, do your thing, because I love that too. And I use the Modern Renaissance palette shade because I think this is such a perfect fall palette. And if you want to splurge a little, definitely go with this. And this is hands down one of my favorite palettes. I think it's so good, so blendable, pigmented, and red's my favorite color. So, girl, I got all the shades of red in here. So this is such a great palette. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel if you want to. I'm not peer pressuring you.
Just do it!
But you should subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys.